It's late at night somewhere in Chile when a man captures something happening right in front of him as he lies in bed. And what he records next will send chills down your spine.
Sale, conchetumare. Conchetumare.
It's around 3 a.m. when this happens. The man speaks toward the door and tells it to open. And it does. Slowly, just a few inches at first, before swinging all the way open. It happens almost immediately, like whatever is on the other side is listening. The man then gets up and goes to check, but there's no one there. Naturally, he's shaken to his core, realizing something unexplainable may have just happened. He believes it was paranormal, and most viewers seem to agree. But you be the judge. Was the door really opening on its own, or was it something else? Before we jump into the next video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your support. On March 4th, 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when something sudden jolts her awake. She doesn't realize it in the moment, but her house has just been struck by lightning. And that isn't the only thing she doesn't notice right away, because that same night, her camera records something genuinely unsettling. At the exact moment the lightning hits, something appears in her room that's hard to explain.
Okay. So that's me in bed, there's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room, and tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There. Turn the brightness up.
It's easy to miss because it happens so fast. But slowed down, you can see it.
Do you see that? Tell me that doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my bedroom. And then they're gone. And then it's just gone. With this thing, keep in mind,
Destiny can't figure out exactly what was captured, but she says she can clearly make out the outline of a body. The image isn't perfectly clear, yet something that wasn't there suddenly appears, then vanishes in an instant.
So over here is where I capture the footage. I do not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically I saw the flash.
But that wouldn't be the only strange thing recorded that night. Over in the living room, her security camera captures the fire department arriving to check for any hazards caused by the lightning strike. During their inspection, something happens that's seriously chilling.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is when it really gets weird.
According to the firefighters, they swear they saw someone sitting on the couch.
Really? Yeah, well, invited is right now. Invited is a strong word. I had to say it. Yeah. Part of my life.
On the same sofa where they thought they saw someone, the back cushion suddenly rises, almost like someone just stood up after sitting there. Now sure, it's possible a firefighter had leaned on it, and it simply popped back into place after moving away. However, what happens next is harder to explain.
Yeah, well, you know what, actually, I knew you did. That's the very corner of the dark and the right wall. There you go. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm going to help. All I need are 10 minutes.
In another moment from the same recording, no one is leaning on the couch, or even standing close to it. Yet an imprint seems to shift and clear, as if someone had been sitting there and then got up. None of the firefighters noticed it in real time, and Destiny didn't catch it at first either, until she reviewed every clip from that night. And while she's scrubbing through the footage, she spots one more detail that's easy to miss.
Another floor. Not that I mean, we've got like city blackouts. Neighbors still have power, so. Situation.
Early on, when one firefighter keeps glancing at the couch like he's still seeing someone there, a candle that was burning suddenly goes out. Then later, another candle extinguishes too. The two candles going out, combined with both firefighters believing they saw someone on that couch, makes the whole night feel disturbingly unexplainable. With everything that happened, it's no surprise Destiny thinks she may have captured something paranormal on camera. But like most videos like this, it's hard to know for sure. So far, there haven't been any updates. So for now, this one remains unexplained. As always, let me know what you think. This next video was recorded by Nia back in 2014. She says she started filming immediately, just in case she needed proof. While staying at her grandmother's house, the family dog, Coco, suddenly kept staring at the ceiling, even though there was nothing there. Coco would stare for a long time, then hide under the bed. Nia later noticed 2 ribbons tied to the ceiling fan, and one of them appears to move on its own. Then something happens that scares everyone in the room.
Bro.
Did that boy text you yet?
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong. Do you see that? Oh, the ribbon. Coco.
Coco, what you doing down here? Bye, Coco.
Bye, Coco. What the f...
Nia and her cousin jump out of bed, convinced an earthquake is happening, because the bed starts shaking. But when they look around, nothing else in the room is moving. So what caused it? Nia believes Coco sensed something was wrong, and maybe Coco wasn't focused on the ribbon itself, but whatever was moving it. As Nia puts it, only Coco might know the truth. This next video was uploaded by Sam J., a member of her high school's yearbook team. One afternoon, while a group of seniors were rehearsing for a graduation ceremony last spring, a camera inside the auditorium captured something that left students, and even staff, terrified.
That's okay, we don't want any broken ankles tonight before graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. Odd. Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker? Thank you, sir. And then, let's see, then we'll talk about STEM.
The principal keeps the rehearsal moving, brushing it off as nothing serious. He suggests it could have just been wind pressure. But what happens next completely changes his mind.
Programs and how we're trying to grow those, and also maybe a little bit about growing sports programs as well. And then we'll talk about your individual achievements, and how you guys can take leadership. Everybody to give us their science. There it goes again.
Yeah. It's one of those where like
just have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started in just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then we gotta. No, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That right. And we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing. And
At that point, the wind explanation stops making sense. A student's cap suddenly flies off their head, almost like someone knocked it away. It shoots across the room in a fast, sharp motion and lands near the exit, even though no one is seen opening the door. Even the principal, who initially downplayed it, can't explain what he's seeing. According to Sam J., he looked just as confused as everyone else. They finish the rehearsal and leave about an hour later. The next day, Sam records the exit door to show it isn't automatic, because if it were, that could explain a lot. But since it isn't, and considering what happened with the cap, some people believe the auditorium may have been disturbed by something unexplainable. And if that's true, maybe the seniors won't be too sad to leave that school behind. During a live news report, something unsettling was caught on camera. On September 19th, 2017, a powerful earthquake struck central Mexico, killing hundreds and destroying buildings. One of the most tragic sights was a collapsed school, where students were believed to be trapped under the rubble. Rescuers reported hearing faint cries during the search. As news crews filmed the scene, one broadcast captured something unusual, something viewers quickly noticed and began recording.
Este túnel y en la parte de arriba lo están tratando de hacer desde el techo de este, digamos, como balcón. Hay socorristas tanto de la Cruz Roja como del Ejército Mexicano y del Plan Marina que están pues con los planos del edificio en mano y continúan la versión de que están muy cerca de lo que era el área de cocina y el área del comedor.
Inside a crack in the damaged wall, a pale, childlike face appears, seemingly watching the rescuers. It remains completely still, with an eerie, lifeless presence. What makes it stranger is that nothing is visible at first. Then the face appears later in the same spot. Some believe it could be the spirit of a child who didn't survive. Others think there may be another explanation. What do you think was seen in that footage? The following video shows a woman live streaming from her home when something unsettling is caught on camera. The woman, known as Cello Loca, is known for tarot readings and fortune-telling content. While she usually reads cards during her streams, this time she decided to try something different, a seance. As she attempts to make contact, she speaks to a friend on the phone who is watching the live. Sitting in front of a mirror, something unexpected happens.
Es como si me quedara inmovilizada. Mira que se ahora hacen así.
Ahora se abre la puerta.
¿Dónde está la puerta? ¿Se ve la puerta?
Sí.
Ábrete, ábrete. Ábrete puerta. Ábrete puerta. Que se abra la puerta. Que se abra.
¡Oh! No es posible.
No, no posible.
Ay, tu madre, hija de puta. No me toquéis que estoy protegida, ¿eh? No me toquéis que estoy protegida. No vale, ya abro la luz, ya.
The door suddenly opens on its own, right after Cello asks the spirit to do so. Shaken, she pauses before continuing.
¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Estás enfadado? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante? Venga, ponte delante del espejo. Te quiero ver. Dios, tu puta madre. No, puta, que me caigo.
Hostia, cuidado,
Hostia.
cuidado.
Not long after, something else occurs that makes her stop the seance and end the live stream. Some viewers believe she contacted something sinister, while others think it may have been staged. Still, many see it as possible paranormal evidence. What do you think? Is this real, or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. This next video comes from a security officer who captured something unsettling while on duty. Eric Campbell, from Tampa, Florida, works security at a tall building whose location remains undisclosed. The building is rumored to be haunted, with multiple reports from workers. But Eric never believed in any of it. That changed one night during his shift. Eric and another guard were patrolling the property when he spotted what looked like a person inside the building. Thinking it was a trespasser, his partner went inside to confront them while Eric stayed outside.
Alright, can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm looking
the lights were
hallway, and I can't see, like, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved. It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
Without warning, the figure suddenly disappears. Eric is left stunned, realizing this wasn't a normal intruder. To this day, neither he nor his partner can explain what they saw inside that building. A mother named Leo Lourdes sets up a camera in her daughter's bedroom after noticing something unusual. Since moving into a new home, her young daughter has been talking to an imaginary friend. While that can be normal, something about it doesn't sit right with her.
Hey, so we are just moving in. It's such a mess. I'm sorry, but we're moving into this old house, and my daughter has been talking to an imaginary friend, except for it feels really real. Obviously, it's an imaginary friend, but it's been weirding me out, and I'm wondering if something is triggering it or why it's happening. So I put this camera down and I'm just gonna let it run and we'll see.
Curious about what happens when she's not around, Leo places a camera in the room and records continuously. At first, nothing unusual appears. But one night, after dinner, her daughter goes in to play with her so-called friend, and something strange is caught.
Hey guys, this is what the camera picked up, captured, whatever, a couple nights ago. And I'm freaked out. I really don't know what to make of this.
It feels
Beautiful, funny. What are you guys doing? Do you want to play? Do you want to? Do you want to sleep?
The bedroom door suddenly opens on its own. Confused, the girl slowly walks out. At the same time, a deep rumbling sound can be heard in the background, as if it's connected to whatever opened the door. Leo now wonders if her daughter's imaginary friend is somehow linked to what happened. She still has no explanation for that night. Was it something paranormal or something else entirely?